Far Cry 6 is the next entry in the franchise, and it takes place in a fictional version of Cuba known as Yara. But my biggest question is, can they get the rainforests right? What's up, everybody? This is Steve Sterling with Sentinel17 Gaming. Thanks so much for joining me for this video. I greatly appreciate it. Now, for those of you that may not know, Cuba has rainforests. Now, a lot of the photos that you've seen of Cuba might not show the rainforest. It might show the city environments. And the Far Cry 6 trailer didn't really show the rainforests, but it's a big part of the actual island of Cuba. The rainforests that essentially make up its own jungle. Now, in Far Cry 3, Jason Brody was in a jungle environment, but to be honest, it just wasn't all that impressive. However, as Ubisoft gradually got comfortable with designing games this past console generation, we saw the foliage and the trees and the plant life drastically improve. And with each iteration, all of the foliage, all of the plant life, all of the wildlife, it looked better because Ubisoft figured out more and more how to make it look realistic. And in a game set in a rainforest, that's exactly what you need, because the rainforest is its own character. It's very suffocating. It's very intimidating. You remember the Predator movie, how the jungle itself was very intimidating, even for the Special Forces commandos. Now, in a game set in Cuba where there is a lot of rainforest, you absolutely want to get it right. One of the things that surprised me about Far Cry Primal was how convincing the trees and the foliage and the forests were. And because you're playing as a caveman in that particular game, the setting was absolutely crucial to making the game believable. Now, as you're telling a story, of course, the setting is very important because that's the backdrop for where the action is taking place. Now, granted, it's not front and center, but it is an important part of the story because it tells you where the story is taking place, what type of environment. In Far Cry Primal, of course, you're a caveman running around in an alpine forest, but in the upcoming Far Cry 6 game, you're going to be essentially a freedom fighter running around in the jungle, so the jungle has to be believable. In recent years, Ubisoft has pulled titles from their previously advertised release dates and given them more time for development. So hopefully this additional time for development will be just what Far Cry 6 needs to not only fix any glitches or technical issues they have, but to really polish the game and, of course, make the setting, the jungle, the rainforest look absolutely believable and to become a significant part of what Far Cry 6's identity is. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Feel free to leave any comments you have in the comment section below. And as always, feel free to follow me on Twitter @Sentinel17.